Hey folks, welcome to a new Ghost of Tsushima build video. Today we are going to be talking about the Sarugami armor build. It is one of my favorite builds in the game. As far as Iki Island is concerned, you're gonna have to complete the main story and start the Iki Island DLC in order to get this outfit in the first place. You can get it in the main story as well when you reach Fune's refuge. You can explore Fune's refuge and you will find a storyteller. And from there you can start the mission. The mission is called The Legend of Black Hand Riku. Once you finish it, you will be able to unlock this armor. If you are someone who likes to parry and dodge, this is the perfect build for you. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can become the master of parry and dodge. So let's begin. So first of all, after getting the armor, you have to upgrade it so that you can use all the perks that it has to offer. The first perk is regular parry is disabled. Only perfect parry and perfect dodge will work. So this build is kind of a high risk, high reward build. You have to take risk, but it will reward you. So just as the first perk says, you cannot perform regular parry. Only perfect parry and perfect dodge works in sync with this kind of a build. So what the perfect parry does is that it becomes a chain of 3 attacks instead of just one counter attack, which happens normally. And the perfect dodge will become kind of a spinning attack that will blind enemies. I will show you how all this works in action later after the build is complete. The second perk is that all the resolve gains are increased. And the third perk is that the perfect parry and perfect dodge windows will be increased by a major amount. Now to get these massive and major boosts, you will need to upgrade the armor, so keep that in mind. Alright, now let's move to the charms. Okay, so the first charm that we have is the charm of Mashira's protection. I feel like this charm was specifically made for this kind of build, for the Sarugami armor, because just look at the perk. Whatever your heal button is, for me it's Z, whenever you heal, your perfect parry and perfect dodge windows are going to be extended. You will go in a kind of a trance. You will get a little bit of extra time to do your perfect parry and dodge, and this time window remains active for a short period of time. You can get this charm of Mashira's protection by completing and honoring the monkey sanctuaries in Iki Island. You can find the monkey sanctuaries right about here. There are only 3 monkey sanctuaries, and you can unlock this charm by doing any one of the 3 monkey sanctuaries. So here is the first one at the northernmost part of the map, right about here. The second one you can find here in the southern region, south of Smuggler's Wood. And the third monkey sanctuary is here on the southwestern region. So if you complete and honor all these 3 monkey sanctuaries, then the timing window for the charm of Mashira's protection will be increased to 12 seconds. So that's the maximum time limit, 12 seconds. You can improve it up to there. Next up we have the charm of versatile skills. This is a very useful charm that has been added in the Iki Island. So in order to get this, you're gonna have to at first reach the highest legend. There are only 3 legend levels, and the highest one is the Legacy Redeemer. You have to grow your legend by doing all kinds of the main mission, first of all. The main mission, then the side quests, archery challenges. You'll do the animal sanctuaries. Eventually when you reach the legend of Legacy Redeemer, and I think you have to complete the Mongol territory called Zasho River Crossing. But as far as I remember, when I had done it, I had liberated some other Mongol camp, but it still worked. So check that for yourself. So after you reach the legend of Legacy Redeemer and you liberate the Mongol camp, you will get the charm of versatile skills. What this charm does is that it doubles the effect of the minor charms. And there's a condition: if it is the only minor charm of the same category equipped. This means you cannot equip charms of the same category. Like if you look at my minor charms, I have 1 utility charm, 1 melee charm, 1 stealth, and 1 defense charm. I can't use 2 defense charms or stealth charms. So you understand what I'm saying. The versatile skills charm will only work when you equip the minor charms of different categories, not the same. So the two major charms that I talked about, you can get these two major charms only in the Iki Island DLC. Now coming to the 4 minor charms, you can unlock these 4 minor charms in the main story itself before you even start the Iki Island. So let's come to the first minor charm, the charm of Divine Healing 2. What it does is, while your health is at 50% or less, when you heal, it will give you extra 30% of health. This will even be boosted up to 60% of health because we have used the charm of versatile skills, which doubles the effect of your minor charms. So how do you get this divine healing charm? So in order to get this charm of divine healing 2, all you have to do is come to the Toyotama district in Act 2 near Cloud Ridge Shrine, and here you will find a side quest called the Burden of Theft. Once you complete this side quest, you will get the charm of divine healing 2. Now you can see there's another charm that we have used, the charm of broken barriers. And this charm I recommend you use because whenever you do the perfect parry and the perfect dodge, you are going to break an enemy's defense, which will grant you extra resolve. Here it says that it will grant us 15% of resolve, but that 15% will become 30% because of the charm of versatile skills. So let's see how to get the charm of broken barriers. You can get the charm of broken barriers same in Act 2 in Toyotama region. Right about here, Umugi Cove. You go to Umugi Cove and you find Kenji and you do the side mission, the delicate art of negotiation. Once this is done, you will get the charm of broken barriers. Now coming to the last 2 charms, first we have the charm of Inari's might. As it says, the increase to the health and the melee damage is massive. So how do you get the charm of Inari's might? So throughout the open world, you will come across these fox dens, which will lead you to certain Inari shrines. Once you honor 20 Inari shrines, you will get the charm of Inari's might. Now that also brings us to the last charm, which is the charm of silence. We got the charm of Inari's might by honoring 20 Inari shrines. Now add 4 more to that. Do 24 shrines and you will get the charm of silence. It reduces enemy detection speed by 15% and increases resolve gains by a massive amount. Now to make this resolve gain by a massive amount, and for the charm of Inari's might, melee damage and increased health by massive amount, to get this massive increase, you need to find more fox dens and honor them to increase the power of this charm. The more the number of Inari shrines you honor, it increases the power of these charms even more. So now that we have all the charms in place, let's see how this build does in action. And let me tell you, in case of boss fights, this is a beast build. You can literally destroy bosses and any duels that you come across. I'll show you a duel that I did to see this whole build in action. I did it in lethal difficulty, so just look how epic this build is. Okay, so in this duel, I pressed parry and you can see 3 consecutive counter attacks, one after the other.
If you had gotten here sooner, I'm here now.
Now this is the perfect dodge. You can see that was a spinning attack that blinds the enemies. These are all perfect parries and perfect dodges. Another perfect dodge. And now a perfect parry. 3 consecutive attacks. You can see already his health is gone. And this is at lethal difficulty. And I have received no damage. Another perfect dodge. And a perfect dodge again. If you are someone who likes to parry and dodge, isn't this build just perfect for you? Now you have to wait for the enemy to strike you first in this build. You can't just go in and start smacking him right off the bat. You have to wait for him to attack in this kind of a build. Only then your perks really work for this armor. Anyways, this was the build for the Sarugami armor. Let me know if you enjoyed it and what other builds would you like to see. Let me know in the comments. And until the next one, keep rocking, keep showing your skills. Peace out.